When was your last adjustment?
Maybe a couple months ago.
Okay. So knocking the dust out of there. Okay. Sweet.
You calling me Dusty?
Just the joints. Let's go ahead. Awesome. So we are here with Lexi. We're kind of running through some generalized adjustments, so you get adjusted kind of on a regular basis. And then we're also going to be looking into some wrist pain, some medial elbow pain, so we might do some needles with that. You have anything to say about that? Go for it. Cool. Well, let's have you start onto your back whenever you're ready. And we'll kind of start with our neck and kind of work our way down to the lumbar spine there. So, comfy? Mm-hmm. Do you have any neck tension today?
Right there.
Kind of on both sides?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get headaches a lot?
No.
Come up over the top. All right, so we are going to get you adjusted. It kind of locks out right there. We'll do a little push there. Great. All right, and the same thing here. Those are good ones. All right, I'm gonna have you scoot down just a little bit this way. Perfect. And then you are good right there. I'm gonna take both the hands. A little bit better than the floor adjustments. Go ahead and tuck your chin down towards your chest. Good, let all the air out. Good. And one more, let the air out. Good. Nice. All right. We're gonna run through all the other joints and then we'll kind of direct into that lower back. All the cracks. So, it might be a little bit less comfy on the left side just because that's where you're having some of that pain. I have the blue version of these shoes. You're motivating me to whip those back out. Cool. Let's see this guy. So no pain when we go into extension there?
No.
And then this stretch here feels okay?
Yes, except for right there.
Okay, so it kind of feels like it's pulling on that area.
Yeah.
And then if we come here and here, that hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
Into this spot.
Into just this spot.
Okay, so it's all open angle pain. So meaning when we go away from it, we're opening that angle. You feel that pull there. So that's typically muscle stuff. So we'll kind of direct it with the dry needling. The joint stuff feels good, so we'll do our regular adjustments there. Cool. But we'll come back to that at the end. So I'm gonna have you face this direction. And you can kind of lay down to your head right here.
Okay. Let me turn around.
Just kind of like lay like you're laying in bed facing me. Yeah, perfect. And bend the knee right here. Good. Just scoot. And then if you can look over your left shoulder there, perfect. Do you feel good here?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Kind of go ahead and flip that side. When was your last adjustment?
Maybe a couple months ago.
Okay. So knocking the dust out of there. Okay. Sweet.
You calling me Dusty?
Just the joints. Let's go ahead and flip onto your stomach and we'll check out the rest of the low back. So right heel gets to the butt, left heel. Do you feel that's struggling a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any knee injuries on that left side?
No knee injuries.
Okay. Is the tissue?
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, so a little bit spicy there, not as bad here.
Mm-mm.
Okay, cool. So we'll kind of focus in on that with some soft tissue and see if we can even that out. We're just gonna do some traction on the spine. Everything's comfortable with the pressure?
This is nice.
Yeah, this is like my favorite thing. If I just had this and no adjustments, I'd be a happy human. Have you been on decompression before?
No.
That machine that stretches you out?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah, we'll hang here for a little bit. I know, it kind of feels like if you were to hang upside down by your feet.
But better.
Plus a little massage. Spine massage. Alright, so we're gonna go back into that spicy spot. Are you okay if I hang out with some pressure here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And let's go ahead and just take a few big breaths through there. Cool. And then I think we'll just do some shoulder adjustments and we'll kind of dial into that elbow pain. How long have you had that for?
The wrist pain?
The wrist pain, yeah.
Probably since about May 18th.
So something specific happened?
Mm-hmm.
Are you open to talking about it?
We won't talk about that.
Okay. Cool. We'll just treat the injury. I know. Hip is a little different with the baby. Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't. All right, and then do you mind if I put some pressure on the side of the hip here?
No.
Okay. So we're going to get into minimus medius, and those kind of connect into the sacrum, so the sacroiliac joint, to help us open that up, and we'll recheck the ranges there. Feel the difference? It's still off, but this is getting there a little bit easier. No, maybe. Did you feel the difference?
My last chiropractor had to spend a time trying to adjust it because my left leg was a little shorter than the right one.
Yeah, it's basically to the pelvis. If we're looking at it, this is kind of cranked that way. And that's why there's more quad tension going in that direction. So we're working on kind of pulling it back that way. So there's definitely like muscle releases are helpful. Adjustments can help. There's definitely some stretches we can do, but we can maybe revisit that with some needling in a second, but let's get into that wrist. So I'm gonna have you flip onto your back again. All right, how we doing?
Good.
Just salty that I called you Dusty.
A little salt.
Cool. Have you said you've had dry needling before?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So even though the wrist pain's coming from down here, it seems like, so all of the extensor muscles are here, so the things that bring your wrist that way. All of the flexor muscles, when you bring your wrist that way, sit into here. So you got a mix of both. It's pretty tender when we go into the inside there. I'm not using my thumb, but if you were to see here. So we'll place probably one through there, the bulk of that, and then we'll thread in kind of directly into that spot. So she felt pain when we went into the wrist that direction. Is that where you're feeling it through here?
Mm.
Can you?
Oh, towards here more, yeah.
It was down a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. So even though, are we tender through here? So as we go higher.
Right there.
Okay. So even though the pain is right here, it's more tendinous here, so there's less we can affect than if we were to go to the muscle bellies, which are up here. So we're going to thread one in through here, one in through here. Let's Are you comfortable? We're gonna bend this a little bit. And tender on that spot there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is the arm gonna be comfortable if we sit there for a few minutes? Okay. Cool. This will be fun. It'll be like a little massage for the elbows. Have you done the dry needling where there's like electricity going through it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think it's more fun. You end up like not as sore. I'm not jabbing you 100 times either.
Right.
Usually the
Yeah, I like it better too.
Yeah. I had some on my neck the other day. It was nice. I always respond much better to dry needling than I do adjustments. I wish I responded better to adjustments because it's a lot faster.
I'm the same way.
Yeah. That's why I did that. So we're not really, for the video purposes, we won't really be able to see the needle coming in through here, but I'm going to kind of thread it through that spot. Where have you had dry needling in the past?
A few locations in Colorado, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or I meant like where in your body?
Oh, I've had it on lower back, my entire back.
Okay.
Glutes, hamstrings, shoulders.
If you can.
Never my wrist or my arm or anything around the arms.
These aren't super bad because it's not like a big muscle group that we're working through. So we're gonna pop it in through here. And I've got my hands on the other side just to make sure we don't go all the way through there. Perfect. How are you doing?
Good.
No stinginess or sharpness?
No, you do really well.
Just
You
feels-
make it go very natural.
Cool. This kind of feels a little achy.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Got some good little twitches in there. Perfect. So you've had all the care. Did you grow up? Did you grow up having chiropractic care?
No, it's too many car accidents.
Okay.
I'm a woman. You know how that goes.
Man, it's funny. I haven't been in a car accident in like since I first got my license, and then in the last month, they haven't been bad car accidents, but I ran into 2 people.
Really? See,
One of
I've
them-
never hit anyone.
Yeah, one of them was parked. I just backed up, and
that
my
sucks.
camera was all salty from the snow.
Right.
And I thought the little blocker was gonna stop me, and then the other one, I wasn't even on my phone or anything. I was like stop and go traffic, and I just slowly hit someone into the back.
Oh, that sucks. So like just ones that you're really just like really.
Yeah, so it's a good wake up call. It can always be
Right.
worse, right? So, real quick, I'm gonna slowly start turning up the intensity here. I want you to just let me know when you start to feel anything. Doesn't need to be crazy.
Okay.
And do you feel those equally on both of those?
I feel this one more than this one.
The inside one? Okay, can we go up a little bit more?
Mm. Okay, now it hurts.
And let's go down.
Okay.
Do you feel it on this one now?
Mm.
Okay, perfect. Sorry. It looks like it's moving a little bit. A little motion.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So then we'll go more directly onto the tendons. The tendons, we can get a good anti-inflammatory response. I was like, what's the opposite of inflammation? Anti-inflammation. So I'm gonna grab the laser. Have you had class 4 laser before?
No.
It's kind of like cold laser, if you've heard that before. This is just really nice for any injury. It helps to decrease inflammation as well as speed up any injury process that's there. So any type of tissue that is damaged, it's helping to get energy into those cells, and that helps the cells run a little bit more efficiently, so we see sped up healing times. We can go more into it if we want, but that's the basics. Decrease inflammation, speed up the healing process. So we're gonna go more directly on there. Oh shoot, do you need the laser? We'll be done in like 3.5 minutes with this. Is that placement okay there?
Yes.
Okay. Needles still feel pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
The underneath one is uncomfortable, but it doesn't hurt.
Is it sharp or stabby or just feels like intense?
Just kind of hurts.
Okay.
Not sharp, not stabby, not intense. Just kind of dull.
See if we go down just a little bit.
But it's more so the needle, not the vibrations.
Okay. Is it kind of achy, uncomfortableness? Okay, that's perfect. That's kind of what we're looking for. Working in an area of pain, sometimes it's impossible to avoid.
We can go up on the electricity if you want
A
to.
little bit more. Okay. Good. More. More.
Okay.
Sweet. So we're gonna hang out here for about 2.5 minutes, and I'll do a little bit of scraping. I'm gonna do some tape. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Are you going out in the sun?
No.
Okay. Might just have some funny tan lines. So you've been in car accidents but never caused them.
No.
Golden child.
I've been hit like 6 times.
Oh my gosh. Wow. And has that all resulted in chiropractic care?
Not all of them, but a couple of them for sure.
Yeah.
I'd say half.
Is that kind of how you discovered chiropractic?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's unfortunately like a lot of people's first experience with a chiropractor, and it's always very aggressive treatments up front because it's, you know, regarding whiplash, and we're getting imaging, and you know, you're coming in like 3 times a week, which isn't like a typical thing with, you know, regular injuries, but it is nice because your car insurance pays for it.
Yeah.
You get massages sometimes, which is nice. And then we do get more information when we get that imaging. So sometimes we see things that are there prior to the car accident and stuff like that. But yeah, not like the most fun thing in the world when you're already busy probably, and then you've got to go into all these appointments, and at least there's a positive outcome. And then I think for a lot of people, they kind of start to see the value outside of the car accident, where they're like, oh cool, I'm actually like, you know, even though I came in for low back pain, my neck feels good, my headaches have decreased, and there's you know, they can see that as an option, you know, once their car accident injuries are gone. So that's a scary thing, but we're still alive and we're here. It can always be worse, right? Is that affecting you with workouts or anything like that, the wrists?
Yes, it's affecting me with everyday life.
Okay.
Driving and everything.
You said that was May 18th?
Yeah.
So it's been about 4 weeks. Okay. Have you done anything for it so far that has been helpful?
I've been applying heat. I usually wear a brace on it.
Okay.
I've done ice.
Just a brace that keeps your wrist straight?
Yes, and then I'll do some electricity on it as well.
Okay. I'm going to give you some exercises to do on top of it. So it seems like a little bit of golfer's elbow from those tests that we did prior to the video, which is the opposite of tennis elbow. So tennis elbow happens on the outside, golfer's elbow is on the inside, which is the way they swing. And it seems like that affects you in daily life with the things that you're doing.
Right.
So exercises are the ones that will give you, or kind of have the most amount of literature on it. And active care, so just the things that you're already doing at home. Exercises can keep that going. Nobody likes it when I talk about exercise in the video, so that you can tell like the viewership drops off, so we'll do that off camera. Gotta give the people what they want.
Know your audience, that's true.
Important. And you're needle free. You did it. Don't look at my sharps container, it's too full. We just ordered somewhere. Okay, hang out here for a second. had scraping before?
Not in a few years.
Okay. Oh shoot. Oh well. Usually I do 2 angles. We'll just hope Rachel got them all. That'll be bleeped. All right. So tender through here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not too mean about the scraping. That feels okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So this just kind of helps to lengthen all of the tissues surrounding it. So I get a nice little reset. I'm not going to leave you with bruises or anything. Doing okay with the pressure? A little painful?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. No, it's good.
I'd like to a little release in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try to angle it, but we're basically guitar string picking it. I don't know. I don't play the guitars, but that's what it looks like. So we're doing a little pin and stretch on that flexor wad. Is that manageable?
Yes.
Okay. Not the most fun thing you've done today.
Mm-mm.
Try to if you can get up into that angle. Yeah. And then the nice stuff. So this is just a more superficial way to get into it. We're just affecting the little mechanoreceptors that sit in the skin and fascial tissues, and those activate. Brain sends a signal down to lengthen the tissue. So sometimes it can be nicer than the deeper stuff if we get the same effect. So let's recheck some of those movements. So it was painful when we flexed this down with a straight elbow. Does that feel any different?
Way different. Night and day.
Okay. And then the other one was kind of our ulnar, or no, it was radial deviation.
That one still hurts, but not as much as it did.
Where does that hurt?
Right here.
So on the tendons itself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's going to be a little bit tougher. We're going to kind of use the exercises to get some tension through there. I'll tape you, and then we'll be all done. Have you had Kinesiology Tape before?
No.
Have you seen it? Are you familiar with it?
No, I'm not familiar with it.
Okay. It's like that tape. You'll see the athletes use it. So like basketball players, volleyball players are very big into it. But it's basically a stretchy tape. It won't inhibit any movement. Some people say they feel supported with it. It's not necessarily designed for support. Oh, if you want. Oh, they're trying to get the laser. I like it as just kind of like a little feedback mechanism. It'll give you a stretch into the skin whenever you're into that area of pain. So we're going to do a really easy one. It's basically going to go to here to here. So I'm going to get that length. So bring the wrist like that, and hold that. And then flex. And then main pain was kind of through that area, a little bit closer down. Okay. And you'll look really cool. Everyone will know. It's a super cool injury.
How long would you want me to leave this on for?
As long as it's comfortable, keep it on. If it starts to feel like itchy or just, you're not liking it, go ahead and pop it off. See how it feels. If you're working out for the day, I think it's a good thing to kind of get some reception through it. You can keep it on for up to 5 days if it feels really good. It's good in the shower, good in the pool. Just be careful if you go out to the sun. How's that feel? Moving it around?
Feels good.
A little supported?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and sit up facing the camera, and you can swing the legs around that way. Awesome. And then let's just finish up with some shoulder adjustments just for fun. So I'm coming around through here. Good. We're just going to do a pull there. Doing okay? And one more through here. Nice. Is that your elbow for the first one? Freebies. All done. Yay. Good stuff. Did you want me to look at anything?